I'm not talking about your wedding, I said. I'm talking about spending 3 weeks in Maine next door to the Tubmans. It won't be as bad as you think, Mom said. You don't know how bad I think it will be. Sheila's older now. She's finished 6th grade, same as you. What's age got to do with it? I said. She'll still be the queen of cooties. What's cooties? Fudge asked. When I didn't answer, he tugged on my sleeve. What's cooties, Pete? Since when am I Pete? I asked, shaking him off. Since today, he said. Well, I prefer Peter, if you don't mind. Pete is a better name for a big brother. And Farley is a better name for a little brother. I figured that would shut him up since his real name is Farley Drexel Hatcher, and he's ready to kill anybody who calls him that. Don't call me Farley, he said. Then he really let go and yelled, I'm Fudge! The waiter, who heard him from across the room, came over to our table and said, Sorry, we don't have any tonight, but we do have mud pie, which is almost the same thing. Dad had to explain that we weren't talking about dessert, and Mom added, We never eat dessert until we finished our main course. Oh, the waiter said. But before he had a chance to get away, Fudge looked up at him and said, Do you have cooties? Cooties? The waiter asked. For dessert? He looked confused, especially when Tootsie banged her spoon against the tray of her baby seat and sang, Cootie, cootie. I could tell Fudge was about to ask the same question again, but before he had the chance, I clamped my hand over his mouth. Then Dad told the waiter we didn't need anything else right now. The waiter walked away shaking his head, and I took my hand away from Fudge's mouth. As soon as I did, he was back in business. What's cooties? This time, the people at the next table looked over at us. They're like nits, Mom told him quietly. What's nits? Fudge asked. Head lice, Dad said, almost in a whisper. Head mice? Fudge asked. Not mice, turkey brain, I told him. Lice. Little creepy-crawly bugs that live in hair. I snapped my fingernails at his head, the way Sheila Tubman used to do to me. Fudge yelled, I don't want creepy-crawly bugs in my hair. Now everyone in the restaurant looked over at us. That's enough, Peter, Dad said. Well, he's the one who wanted to know. That's enough, Mom said. It came out sounding like enough, which got Tootsie going. Ee! Tootsie shrieked, banging her spoon. This is the way it's going to be all summer, I thought, only worse. So I put down my taco and said, Maybe I should go to camp in August. Dad got this really serious look on his face. We don't have the money this year, Peter. We wouldn't be going away at all if it weren't for Grandma, who's paying more than her share. But if you want, you can bring a friend, Mom said. A friend? I asked. You mean like Jimmy Fargo? They both nodded. Jimmy is my best friend in New York. We've always wanted to spend the summer together. What about me? Fudge asked. Can I bring a friend too? I held my breath. You'll find a friend in Maine, Mom told him. Suppose I don't? Fudge asked. You're getting married, I reminded him. Does that mean I don't get a friend? Fudge asked. Of course not, Mom told him. I'm married and I have friends. Daddy's married and he has friends. What about Uncle Feather? I said. Uncle Feather is Fudge's mynah bird. He's your friend, isn't he? I can't play with Uncle Feather, Fudge said. He's not that kind of friend, and I can't marry him either. If he was a girl bird, it would be different. People don't marry birds, I told him. Some people do. Name one, I said. The guy was married to Big Bird on Sesame Street. Big Bird's not married, I said. That's how much you know, Fudge shouted. He's learned to say that every time someone disagrees with him. It's a real conversation stopper.